Hello Aces, this is Ace Confin and we'll continue now our Project Wingman playthrough, Mission 17. Things got a little intense, actually I should say very intense in the last few missions. We'll continue the story right now.
Got some interesting airmail. Looks like we've got a mission lined up.
Among the first of the Independence Force assets which we were able to recover outright from the geothermal disaster were the Partisan Scout units. Woods people and rangers from our park services who were no stranger to dangerous terrain. When combined with natives from the Dustlands or volunteers from our south, we've had ample ability to scout out scattered Federation forces still recovering. Facilities and bases that were built out of range of any notable geothermal hotspots have become rallying points for the Federation. And as our partisan scouts have observed, the largest one in this immediate region is at the historic Bright Fortress and Weather Facility. Tactically, in the early stages of the war, this installation was of marginal importance, often being used as a secondary base for damaged aircraft to land at and to bounce signals from the now disabled Solana Com facility. Its location in a relative geothermal safe zone, however, has made it a new rallying point for the surviving Federation forces in this area. On-the-ground intel has denoted that these forces are gearing up to renew the offensive in this area, and if they do, the Federation would have started the momentum first on reigniting this war. Hitman Team, you are to lead our surviving Allied pilots on a tactical strike on this facility, denying the Federation the first move.
So that's it, huh? Business as usual? They fly out a letter and we're going back out.
Better than sitting on concrete all day. What are you complaining about anyway? At least you're getting paid for it.
Your planes are good. Munitions and fuel all set. Hitman Team, it's your call to go up.
Wow, 2 months without pretty much any action. I think it was so catastrophic, both sides are still recovering. Operation Blue Shelter on an anomalous storm, so I guess it's gonna be like kind of the same as last mission, and mostly ground targets as well. So we'll see what surprises we have for our loadout. And I'm wondering what it was that they were talking about in the previous mission in the ending cutscene. What was the prize? Oh, new hangar. Oh yeah, the highway. Is it a tunnel? Yeah, it is a tunnel. Oh, good old memories from Ace Combat 5, the highway, right? Who do we have here? An F-15 S, the active, right? And the Chimera. Not that I have money for that. I'm poor. I need to commit more war crimes to raise funds. Wow. It looks a bit like a Pac-Hefe, the front, but it's definitely not one. That's interesting. I'll be looking to fly this one day. Let's bring our wife for a air-to-ground mission. Bring the arrow once more, right? Let's do it. Oh, I can sell aircraft. I can. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough for the other planes anyway. There's gonna be lots of enemies, so let's bring MLAAs outside and bombs. Bombs are good. Let's bring small ones. We've got plenty of them. Like 80 bombs. Yeah. Oh wow, that's actually pretty sweet. We're on the runway, which is a highway tunnel. Pretty neat. There's some... Are those aircraft parked there or just tents? Oh, they look like just tents. Wow, that is actually pretty sweet. And with the Arrow being such a big plane, I wouldn't trust in a somewhat short runway. Anyway, let's get going. That's a really good place to hide. Oh yeah. And a pretty short runway. Not very wide at all. Because there's some cranes. I mean, I don't know. I would not trust to land here in real life or take off. It's a bit too narrow. Poor civilians. This game is so apocalyptic now. That the Federation soldiers are having doubts about their own fight. They don't see Cascadia as the territory of the Federation anymore.
Cascadia, Monarch. I don't think we should have waited. I know we're mercenaries, but what Stardust offered? No one should have it. It's too much power. It's not for us. I'm still with you, though. Promise.
Thanks, waifu. That's why I bring you. Moral support, psychological support.
Fox 2. It's gone too easy. What we're fighting for. This doesn't seem right. We have a pause with what we're doing. Yeah, you're right. Continuing to engage.
That's the thing, I still don't know what we're fighting for. What was offered to me? Like a super cool plane? Nukes? Things are easy. I bet there's gonna be an update. That's it, eh?
This abomination. It should have enough juice to get us into the fight. We'll be sitting ducks to that mercenary.
Holy shit! Land battleships. That's crazy and cool. Let's throw bombs at them. of them is down.
We can't maintain combat liability. Missiles locking on. Bandits flying.
Super Taurus. That's the name of the land ship.
Ground unit knocked out.
Enemy destroyed.
Boom, it's done.
Defense is pacified. All Federation units are either no factor or destroyed. Hitman team, remain on station for one last sweep and then RTB. Or RTH. Whatever, just come back to the highway.
RTH is the new normal now. RTH. I like that. Oh,
Everything checks out. You're good to go.
I guess we just got some fuel and we're gonna go once more. Okay, let's take off once more. Are we still in the same mission? I guess yes. Oh, we got several fighters there on the other side of the runway. See, Cascadian infrastructure projects. They never finished them. Oh, so there's a lake there. Oh, by the ocean. Cool place.
The operation was a success. Federation forces in this area have been scattered and rendered no factor. If not the elements, then our secondary forces, when they sweep through, will deal with any who remain. In parallel with this mission, several other organized IF forces launched similar attacks on unprepared Federation units. With this kickoff, we can chase the Federation back into Presidia, and hopefully off of Cascadia forever. The Federation is disorganized, on the retreat. They know what we've been through, and unlike them, we will not make their mistakes. Hitman team, stand by.
So the Federation forces are still, I guess, kind of gathering, trying to recover, even though it's been 2 months. Still, though, they still have surprises, like those land ships. They must have been keeping them for a long time. At the same time, all this, I guess, smaller size calamity only happened in Cascadia. So I would imagine that the Federation is gathering forces from its other states, like around the Pacific, to bring into Cascadia. And then, well, things are gonna get pretty interesting when we get there. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed. In the description you'll find a playlist with all my missions from Project Wingman. And until next time for mission number 18.